are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Good morning. How are we all doing? Welcome to some F1 Clash. I told you I was going to be free at the weekend, and yeah, here we are. It is 10:25 a.m. on this Saturday, and yeah, I'm going to be here for some Series 10 free-to-play account for a few hours. Going to be racing, going to be doing some GP in probably like 45 minutes, an hour or so. We're just going to have a chill out, enjoy, try and get a little bit more progress in some Series 10. So welcome along to what is the free-to-play account, the Hunt vs Lauda GP and Series 12. So Ken, welcome. Ling Brian, Thomas, Bailey, we've got Kimo, we've got Anna Rudder, we've got Sid. Make sure you're hitting all that like button as well for me. And we are going to be getting set for what is going to be, hopefully, an interesting few hours. Hopefully we're going to make some progress. I need to make sure I show the GP. There we go. Morning to Pedro. Morning to Andrew Cropper as well. Can you leave your GP until 12? I don't know if I can go that far, Mark, but we'll see how late I can leave it. We're only on the free-to-play account, though. So, let's take a look what we've got. Where are we currently on the free-to-play account? It is Series 10. We've had some trouble recently. Off your bus by then. Right, let's see where we get to, Mark. Out for Q. No way, Brian. So that is where we got 1,437 flags to obtain. We've got a little bit to collect as well. We've got some new assets. Undertaker, welcome as well. Undertaker, I thought about this earlier. Is it Undertaker or Undertaker? I'm assuming it's the first one. It just dawned on me earlier. I thought maybe I'm just pronouncing it wrong all the time. Science is in there. And some Quantum. Let's get the free crates opened. And so let's just chill out for a bit. Bit of free-to-play racing. That's what we like to see. Swish. Metronome. And some Aeroblade as well. That's a decent little free crate. What else can we get? Can we buy anything in the store? No, we can't. But the pit pass, as you wish. This is what we got to claim today, though. Oh, wow. We haven't claimed any for a little bit, it seems. We have got Legacy Points, a Platinum Crate, a Premium Race Crate, I think it is, Flags, and a Legendary Crate. So you can see how much I've been racing this account recently. And these will all be Series 10. So let's find out. Second driver in Junior. A Legend if you've got them, Stefan. If not, you need to change. Ocon. I've got a full Junior guide. Make sure to go and check that out. Swish. We got some Stroll. Ocon. We've got some Curler. Some Descent. Yes, Vortex to 44. That's good. Series 6 part. I'll take it. What else have we got? A Cash Welcome. Ah, 2 Equinox. Always the way. That is a bad one to get. What do we got? Now, this is going to be good because I think this is going to give us some boosts. And we've got 2 crates. Give me a good boost. Ow, we'll take it. 9 Cranberry. So people tell me, how have you got... You're not free to play. You've got good boosts. This is how. 9 Cranberry boosts. We'll take that all day long for the free to play account. 84 Russell. Some Piastri. And 4 Yuki Tsunoda. Let's go. But we could potentially get some more good boosts. Here we go. Come on. Give me another. Give me... What boost would I want? Street Shark. Oh, it's good. It's on the similar level. That is almost like an epic. That is 10 firework. Get in. That is exactly what we needed. That is beautiful for the free-to-play account. A bit of overtaking, a bit of race start, a bit of speed in there for firework. Let's go. That is a very nice pull. I am happy with the fireworks. Synergy. We've got Piastri. And 4 Vortex getting us to 48 out of 50. That was decent. I'm happy with that one. Right, what else can we get? Thinking about it. Anything else that's going to be good? Sparky. Lawson. 9 Yuki. Did you know why in Contender 1 I always qualify? It must be because you score in the lower points, Kazutora. That can only be the reason why if you start in the lowest. 2 Esteban Ocon. And a legend, Mr. Mark Webber, coming out. Interesting. Mark Webber has arrived. Okay, so that is where we're at currently. Let's open that one. Okie doke. So, before we get into some duels, let's just show you what our GP looks like. We're in Junior. And we start pretty low. 67th place. It was 141. No legends or boosts used in the week. And it's going to be a pretty eventful Junior GP. There you go. 394 out there at top. We are not going to be troubling that one because we don't have the legends. So that's going to be tough. But you know what? We'll give it our absolutely all as always. But we're going to start off with Series 10. We're going to go for... What do we got in Series 10? I have been doing some Series 9 lately. Just to try and farm some coins. But we'll try some Series 10. And I need my overtaking and speed out there. So, let's get Flow 1K in. Let's try and just put some of these together. I can't remember what I was running, if I'm honest. Probably running that. Good morning, ArcG. Welcome. Welcome, ArcG. I'm sure I was using that one. Let me just get the picture, because I've took a picture of what I was running. So give me a second, and I'll swap over. We have Flow 1K Fury Exhale. Let me just set this up. And then Vortex, Quantum, and Mach 3. Okay, so like this. Perfect. So, this is what we're running. I've got a couple of upgrades. There you go. There's a 65 million upgrade. Last 2 weeks, only got 3 Weber cards. It's tough to get legends. It absolutely is, John. That is no surprise to see the struggle. I've got the Behemoth fucking upgrade as well at some point, which is good. And then, I think we need overtaking drivers. So we're still trying to struggle, but we've got Yuki in there. It doesn't matter, Isham. It doesn't matter. As long as you get through, it doesn't matter which one you qualify on. So do we go for Lawson? For overtaking? Behrman's better, just doesn't have the time management. But I'm not going to pick him. I'm going to pick these two, I think, for now. Don't think I've got anyone better than that. We don't? Right. Okay. So. Let's try and win Series number 10 and see if we get anything that we can unlock. What do we got in here? We got a Platinum Crate from Series 9. We'll take that. Let's open that one first. Russell. Reactor. Gasly. Yes, Quantum's good. Yuki, not too bad. 3 Jack Doohan. And 2 Vortex. Level 5. Beautiful. Beautiful. Coming in clutch. Extra free cornering on the go. That is a beauty. There you go. Up to 46. Bit more cornering on the car. That is exactly. Now let's try and win some Series 10. Let's just see how bad or how good this could be. But let's go. What is everybody? Everybody made it to the opening round. Let me know in the chat if you've made it. And that is a good matchup to begin with. Or even what GP you've gone for. Let me know. Abu Dhabi. Okie dokie. Let's do this. Never... Thomas, how come you never entered? Because of the legends? 15th and 17th. I'm going to do the 2-stop. I'm going to try not to use boosts. And Aruda did in Challenger, in open round for Champion for no. Congrats to get through to Champion. And now let's try and win. Come on. Let's get a good start. 2 seconds because my brightness is really low. Okay, here we go. So, let's try and get some wins. It's going to be a hard group. Yeah, Junior looks really tough this week, for example. I think a lot of people have seen the Legends, and they've gone, absolutely no chance am I having to go at them Legends. And a lot of people have dropped GP levels, it seems. Made it through to Junior, opening round, 200 points. Good job. Yeah, the lower groups look tough this week, for sure. Completed OR Challenger 373, no legendary drivers. That's a good racing. That's just a 3-point drop for a cash. Contender without Hunt, or hopefully Archie, you have a good round. Junior is so tough. Champion is always noobs. Yeah, Junior is actually a lot harder because the parts are more limited. So a lot of people have got the same parts, but similar levels. Contender struggle again at Monza. Monza's horrible. Monza is absolutely horrible. So, let's see if we can win this one. Does anybody else find, and I'm going to open this to everybody, does anybody else find that bots are faster than, like, even if it's a lower bot with lower track stats, they seem to be quicker? Does anybody, because this rival is like 100 or 50, 60 team score lower, and they're battering us at the minute. I mean, does anybody else find that that's the case? Because there's no way this should happen, but we are absolutely having it happen. Always interesting. Monza is horrible, yeah. Monza is terrible this week. Just too scared to check if you made it or not. Oh no, Ken went for the Friday qualifying. Took his point. Oh, good job, Akash. Yeah, I think we're actually going to lose this through absolutely no fault of our own. This rival just seems to be really quick. Good luck, thank you, Prince Near, and good luck for your round of racing too. Yeah, we're struggling in this one, I must say. Certain secret boosts. That's interesting, though. Well, look at this. This rival is like a lower team score than me, and they are just seemingly dominate. They might have a lot more power unit. I don't have a lot of power unit, it must be said. But they seem to be absolutely cruising compared to me. But we'll see how it plays out in the end. We are low on power unit. So if this rival's probably got more power unit. And we're just going backwards at the moment. Rival absolutely nowhere. Yeah, a lot of people's feeling the same when it comes to these drivers. Always seem to kind of be better than us, even though they've got lower team score or lower stats. But let's find out. Yuki's in for his final pit stop. Rival's gone to hard tyres. That might help us a little bit. If that rival goes to softs on Verstappen, they're going for hards. Let's use some DRS down the straight to get through. They always see, yeah, I mean, I think they we've had a conversation in the background. I think the AI are very tough. Like, I think there is some sort of... When you face a bot, they are tougher than a real player sometimes. I generally think that is the case. There's a lot of rivals in P4, look. They are absolutely cruising with that car. So, yeah, we've got to find it difficult. There is the other car of the rival. Absolutely pushing as well at the moment. So again, we might lose this one, and they're way lower team score, but we don't have the stats, seemingly. There they are, look, absolutely flying past the AI. Where can we get to, though? Oh, I don't think we're even going to catch them. P5. No chance. No chance of catch. We've got no power unit, but still. It is quite crazy how quick the AI is. There you go. But hey-ho, that's the way it makes you use boosts. But look at that, they're just disappearing. And then we're going backwards. And we're out of tyres. But I'll tell you what, about 50, 60 team score lower, we had no chance. Again, the fun and games of this game, pretty much. No chance. I'd be interested to see the stat difference, because that rival dominated us. And they're lower. So let's find out what they had. Full speed you want to be going, John. Look at that. Look at that. If they've got more power unit, then it makes sense. If they don't, they have a boost. 100%. Drivers. I have higher... Look at the drivers. I have way more overtaking than those drivers. Way more. 70, 63, 53, 59. So I'm way more than them. And in the car... There you go. Is that enough to warrant a loss? I don't think so. Because we know power unit is not that great. But still. Mad. Mad, mad, mad. But, hey-ho. Let's... Welcome, Skippy. How are you, Skippy? I mean, we might have to whack some boosts on to try and get the win. We ideally need a speed circuit, is what we need. And we got a speed circuit. Good job. Good. Glad you're alright, Skippy. Right, so, Las Vegas Series 10. Let's try and actually get a win now. Let's see where we qualify. Similar team score rival, absolutely out-qualifying us. That means I think they're on a cornering setup. If they're not, I'd be very surprised. I think I can go that. I don't really want to use boost though, if I'm honest. So let's go with this. Now let's see. Does this rival have cornering? Usually cornering comes with qualifying. That is the reason I think that. And let's try and get away. Come on. A good start would be nice. Helps if you actually push Yuki off the start and not leave him on conserve. Now let's try and get Lawson through. So lap 1. Coming with lower. Oh, I hate that strategy though, Akash. And that's the only problem with that one. Next week it's new tracks again. Series 10 goes to speed, so another dose of Monza nightmares. I think this rival does have cornering. I'm pretty confident they have cornering and qualifying. Because we are just sticking with them even though they're pushing. Yeah, so this should be a win. They are definitely on cornering and qualifying. Yeah, 3-3-3 works pretty well. No. Absolutely it does. So these are pretty slow. We just got to bide our time. Push through the DRS sections. and try and close up. Although the rival's got a good push ahead. Look at all these cars. They're coming through as well. P11. Just holding off the rival. Bide our time. Just keep earning the power unit back. Got to watch Lawson's tyres a little bit. Rival using... How did the rival use... Didn't even think... How's... Oh, rival's got Aeroblade then, surely. Next week, Singapore Series 12. Oh, Jesus, I hope not. Keith, good morning. Welcome, Keith. I might go safe with Lawson. Mediums. So, head of the game at the moment. Just chilling. P7 and P12. Rival using DRS on Suzuka. I'm going to run out of tyres, actually, with Lawson. This is never good. Lawson's just short on softs. Welcome, Moody Gaming, as well. Hey, it's Friday. Good day. Temporary equal first. Basically, it's a tiebreaker. Hey, it's Friday. It's done on, first of all, obviously the score of today. And then it's done on the total points achieved through all of the rounds. So they might have... if you're first, you probably scored higher than them in qualifying. If that's the same, it's probably down to fastest lap. So P7, P14. This is looking good. Dead fast or Skull. They're gonna. I mean, it's got speed, John. That's the way you got to think about it. Any boost that has one of the track stats is going to be better than none of them. That's the way you got to think. So they will be good, but of course, defending and speed is better. AK23. Good morning and welcome. I did, Keith. I did. They are now crease free, you'll be glad to know. Yep, got the steamer out on it. Got it all perfect. Which track for fastest lap? I don't actually know. I haven't looked at the tracks. Let me see what we've got. Wouldn't be surprised if it's far off Spain. It's probably Brazil, I would expect, based on from what I can see. So yeah, I'd probably go with it being that circuit. But that's of a guess. I don't know. I'd need to have a look properly. But I expect to see it to be Brazil would be up there. Okay, so Lawson. Keep him behind. Rivals keep him pretty close here. We're going to use Sonoda through as well. Here he comes into P9. Points scored in quali also determine your group. It doesn't, ArcG. Your group is already predetermined. So point scoring, you can't score lower. It doesn't have a, or doesn't make a difference. So no boost, Series 10 looking good. We're about to come home with victory, it seems. We are going backwards a little bit, but we are well clear. So we are going to take a victory in Series 10. Finally, we're going to get the job done. That's what we needed. We needed a little bit of victory. Get a crate under our belt as well. And then progress. Come on. Awesome. Yuki, 7th and 8th. Well clear of the 15th and the 17th rival. We are looking good. And we are going to score quite nicely. There you go. Into 6th and 7th. Going to be a gold one. Well, hopefully. I don't know what it could be. We'll soon find out. We're just chilling, Obi. It's just my own club. We're just chilling. Just me and my free-to-play account. Lawson and Soda, 6th and 7th. Job done. 37 points. A nice new win as well. Let's go. 1219, 1216. I believe they had cornering and qualifying. That's it, Chris. Yeah, you are used to the F1 clash. There you go. Absolutely called it. Cornering and qualifying. So we can see that. A lot of the cornering parts have good qualifying. So job done. On that one. Green crate. We've got that to collect. Like so. Force it. I wonder if I can... I mean, I'm going to cost myself here. Most likely. Because now we're going to get some tough matches. Let's see. Welcome, demo. It probably comes down to driver. No, there wouldn't be hardly anything in it. Put it that way. You might find it helps in some way, but not by a lot at all. Might get an extra like 0.01. Okay. Canada. Cornering. Higher team score. We might struggle because a lot of cars that we come up against are cornering based. We'll see by their qualifying. If they heavily out-qualify us, which they don't, okay. That means they might have more speed on this setup. Welcome, Mohammed. We are going to use a little bit here. I am going to use a bit of self-control for that extra bit of cornering. Just to help us. Now, Yuki has got poor tyre management. Use cuppa. I am not wasting that cuppa. There's stat caps. There's not. There's not, demo. A boost will take you past it. Okay. A very good start from Yuki Tsunoda. He's up to P3. What has gone on here? Has Yuki had his Weetabix this morning? How is he up to P3 already? P2! Yuki Tsunoda is flying. Absolutely incredible start by Yuki. He probably can actually do 4 wet, you know. He might be able to survive it. Let's find out. But that is a phenomenal start in this race. The old self-control boost looks like it's working a treat. Enjoyed the live stream yesterday. Yeah, exactly. We're going to try and do a little bit more of that when we've got free time. Just chill out and enjoy what might be out there. Got other games I can obviously play as well. As now Yuki goes down the straight. Lawson is going backwards, but that is mainly because the rival has been pushing. Let's use a bit of DRS now. Down the straight. Oh, come on. You could seriously not overtake anybody. Finally through. P1 for Yuki. We haven't said that in Series 10 yet. P8. Ken, you are through then, I assume. Mohammed, this is just Series 10 duels. You haven't missed anything. That's it, Troy. That is it. You are bang on. He basically said, watch this, although he is going backwards now. Maybe he forgot that he's struggling now. He is going to make it on the tyres. He is going to make it, which is good. DRS, not really that effective on this circuit, I must say. We just played the same one, Skippy. We just played top drives. We did as long as we basically could out of it. Axis, welcome. We've not long started, mate. We started half an hour ago on the stream. And we're just racing some Series 10 duels to kick off. And then we're going to be doing some GP races shortly. In a little bit. Okay, let's try and get some more positions before we pit. We need to get ahead of that. Oh, no. Look at this. We're all formation. Oh, they're going side by side. Oh, my God. This is like a trap. Oh, my days. Everybody stuck behind a broken down car. Oh, Jesus. And we're all coming out together as well. Piastri. Well, hopefully, no. Get that Duels going. Get them grinding. And hopefully you can. Down the straight then. Yuki Tsunoda. Big gap now because of that broken down car. Good for Yuki, that pile-up. It was. Yuki has cemented himself. Both of the rivals' cars got stuck with the broke down. It is Surtak, but we obviously need to win duels in general anyway. So, self-control, I'm not going to miss too much. I've still got 63 of them boosts available. So we're just trying to just manage the boost slowly. But of course, we don't want to just race Monday and Tuesday. It would kind of feel pointless. Jesus, Eduardo. Jesus. Collected 10 billion this week. That's good, no. That is some grind. 10 billion is a lot. Right, let's get back into P9. There you go. Job done. This is going to be another win. I think this rival might have more speed because we said we out-qualified on, which doesn't usually mean they've got cornering. So that could be... I think we're learning what our rival has prior to the race. I would expect us to have more cornering than this rival. We'll shortly find that out. See if we're right. Don't know if they've got DRS, but let's pile away. Yuki is going to take a very nice win. Yuki, well, win for the duel, but P2. It's a great little race from him. Look how clear he is. He's half the 3/4 of the circuit clear of Lawson. He's had a phenomenal race. It'll probably get changed, though, later on in the season. Obviously, yeah, their rival does have DRS. As we try and get through. It's not a Blood Pippy Max. You need to make sure you've got 3 race crates slots when you're racing duels. You've probably missed them if you're racing with full slots. And there you go. That is a win. Now, I would expect to see less cornering, maybe more speed or power unit on this car setup. This is what I'm expecting to see. Series 8, obviously, go and watch that video. You need Bortoletto. That is your big game changer in Series 8. I will just bring up my duels to see what it is. Now, what did I say? I expect to see speed or power unit, less cornering, less qualifying. The drivers, level 5 Bortoletto and Stroll. We've got good qualifying drivers, it seems. The car... Ooh. I didn't expect to see that. So our drivers qualifying helped us. They had a lot more cornering. Wow, I didn't expect, but not as much qualifying as we've seen on some other cars. Didn't expect to see that. Series 8, you want to go all 4. Series 8 is all about speed, and you want to pick a defending driver. So Bortoletto and maybe like a Sainz, a Stroll. Something like that. But I tell you what, we get a win. That's a nice little win. And times 2 coins, which is helpful. Some more points as well. To try and keep on the Series 10 grind. I haven't got legendaries on the main account. I've got the lower ones, like on the... I've got the low Massas and Webbers. I actually haven't even unlocked Hunt or Lauda. Haven't unlocked them at all. So, main account and the free-to-play account has absolutely no chance this weekend. I don't know if we'll show it Ice Peak because it's kind of pointless, but I might show it later on. I might do it this evening when we're racing. Now, again, out-qualified might be a cornering car. I'm going to go like that. I'm going to try not to use boosts. Undertaker, thank you. As he says, make sure you hit the like button for me on the video. It's free to do. Absolutely free to do. So make sure to do that for me. And let's carry on with the... Oh, what a start from Liam Lawson. On the hard tyres, gets away brilliant. I expect this rival to have low speed. Meant Series 7. Well, Eduardo, Series 7 is all about tyre management. Make sure you've got as much tyre management driver as you can. Liam Lawson is potentially okay. Behrman's not too bad. Stroll is alright. Obviously, Epic Behrman is good. You've got to make sure tyre management, the more tyre management you have, the better speed on your car. The faster your car goes. what you've got to think about. We probably will do the main account this evening. I'll probably go and watch the football this evening. And then we'll probably come back and do some proper racing tonight. Come on. Can we get through? Where's the rival? Rival's catching up here. Are they on softs? They are. Okay, let's see what happens. See if we can keep ahead. That would be nice. Yeah, I do have a video. Yeah, like Skippy says, we do have a video for every single series, from Series 2 all the way up to Series 9. So definitely check them out. It's definitely worth it for you. As we come across the line, Lawson drops back down to 10th, but we're kind of doing our best with what we've got here. Rival on the softs. I think they'll run out by the time they get to the end of this lap. So Rival actually looks a little bit faster, but they are rocking soft tyres at the moment. Lawson is through into P8. Good moves. And he's going to have DRS down the straight. Thank you, MK. We're just chilling with some duels at the minute, Series 10. How's your group looking today, MK? Are you in a good position? Did you go champions? I'm assuming you did. And into the pits we go. Lawson into P6. Rival goes for hard tyres. They are one stopping like us. And we are back out in 15th place. So again, no boost in Series 10 here. This is why we have a lot of boosts, because we try not to use any in the duels where possible. Group is awful as always. Is it top group today, MK? Or are you second group? Sounds like you might be top group then. Because second group usually is a little bit easier for you. As Yuki comes down. Bit of DRS for Yuki as well. To pick up some overtakes. There we go. And Yuki is into 9th. Oh, safety car. It's going to bring the rival closer. It is going to bring the rival closer. We're going to have a lap under the safety car. It is. Safety car. Eduardo, what you could do is drop down to Series 6 and farm some coins and get some better upgrades. That is one thing you can always do. Don't be scared to drop back a series. It's always good to do. But P9, P11, no pit stops to do. Safety car is out there. Do you enjoy that new car game? It was alright, Ice Peak. It wasn't... It was very chilled. I mean, I do like a bit more hands-on kind of thing. I felt like I had to use my brain a lot more than I expected. But it was alright. It was a nice, chilled, something different. The plan is, I don't know if I'm going to pick that game back up. I'm going to have a look to see if I do. But I'm just going to chill out, and then we might be some streams from time to time where we try a different game. I've got a couple downloaded that I want to try. So it might be that we just have a little bit of fun and branch out a little bit. So safety car condition still as we come round. It's basically manager arc. You can imagine Top Drives is basically a top trump card game. You've got to basically beat the stats of your opponent to pretty much win the race, but it's got additional things in there like picking cars with the right tyres, that kind of stuff. So it is straightforward, but has its own little complexities to it. I'll be interested to see what a multiplayer version... it does have multiplayer on it. I'd be interested to see what multiplayer does on there. As we come through then, Lawson into P7, Yuki into P10. We're going to push then and make sure we bring this win home. Another race victory incoming. No boost used again. That would be very nice. Lawson is up to P5. Make it into P4. And P3. Job done. Yeah, no worries. We will be live later on this evening as well. What we'll probably do is I'll probably watch the football at the 5:30 kickoff. We'll probably be back live again at like 8 o'clock or something this evening. But Lawson P2 home. Sonoda home in P5. That's a great win. No boost used. Let's go. Oh, Addy with a big question. McLaren DNFs. What? Crash together, Addy? What? In theory, MK. In theory, you're not too far from the truth. Maybe we have to pick up F1 Manager again. Maybe that's what we need to do. I feel like people might like the F1 Manager more. But it was worth a try, right? Worth a try. Have we locked everything? We have. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. 84. Let's go. And by the way, I've got a new green screen now, which I can literally move around in. I'm not pinned in anymore. I can move around. I can move quite clearly. And I don't have to literally be sat as I was before. I used to be pinned up against the blooming desk with the green screen on my back. So, yeah. Now, it's a little bit easier. It doesn't hurt install it. Exactly, MK, exactly. We didn't spend any money either. So, it's worth a try. I might do some more F1 Manager this weekend. We could start again from an F1 Manager perspective. Baku, we're going to do the same as we did before. We're going to not try and use boost. So, we'll put the poll up and see what people think. I'd love to see if we do pick up F1 Manager again. Let's just flick the screen. Let's just ask the question. I don't know, Mohammed. The truth be told, the reason I haven't picked it back up is because we got sacked. My car was awful. That's why. I'm going to put the poll up then, see what you think. Obviously, we are a predominantly F1 Clash channel, so I know it won't be to everyone's sort of forte, but you know what? We'll see. What have we got? P7 here. Yeah, it did go really bad. It did go very bad. Right, hold on. Max, leave your paws out the way, mate. Leave your paws out the way. Good dog. Right, okay. Let's chill and get the win. Your name was Claire Williams. We were just struggling. The thing is, for F1 Manager, I don't necessarily have the knowledge of physically what I'm doing. I just kind of build parts and see what happens. Maybe I need to go and pick Williams instead of... What did we pick? Was it Aston Martin I think we picked, didn't we? Maybe I need to pick Williams because they are like half decent. Right, DRS. This is a little bit of a struggle at the moment. We're not really making too much ground, but that medium tyre is using Hunt. So he's got a 20%. Wow, Ocon is P2. I think this rival is a lot quicker than us. It was... I do, Alta. I do. I love a bit of F1, mate. Maybe we'll do it late tonight. Alonso kicked me out. He did. He got fed up. Everything just not the last night's fame. It was worth a try, Sim Pilot, right? Right, P9. Is he on mediums? I don't know if he's going to get 4 mediums. I don't think he will. So Axis, for me, I've always been a massive Ferrari fan through my life. But I'm not a fan of Hamilton. So at the minute, I'm supporting McLaren. Probably Piastri a bit more than Norris, but I love both of them. I think they're great. I think I like Piastri's calm demeanour. Exactly, Mohammed, exactly. Right, okay, let's get Lawson flying. Sonoda comes in. Now we've got our hands full here. I'm going to hold off DRS usage until the home straight. I could, MK. I could support Scholes. On Twitch, no poll. Yeah, of course, attack. But you would, okay. Exactly, Mohammed, exactly. So, P10. But obviously, they're not doing a new F1 Manager game. So, you kind of... I mean, even Football Manager is coming back out in 2026. Imagine picking that one up. Right, Lawson P10. We are now ahead of that rival car and them two cars. Can we pick up a win? I feel like that P5 will have to pit. Surely. It is Satat. This is a bot. It's a tough bot. It's got Hunt, who's got 20% stat boost. Fantasy team's not going great. I had Cole Palmer in yesterday and he didn't even play. Oh, Ocon's gone for 4. Ocon's going to run out of tyres, though. Ocon will run out of tyres. So, maybe we can catch some cars here. He will run out of tyres. Ban the home straight. But I don't think he'll lose any positions. That is my only problem. So I don't think we are going to win this one. Unless, I know, the hard tyre might run out as well. We might be okay. We might just survive this. He's going to just run... Oh, God, he didn't run out of tyres with Ocon. Wow. Right, we're in the lap of the gods. Is he... Whoa, we're in the lead. Come on. He's going to... Yes, we've got the win. We've got the win. If it works for you, Pippy Max, as well, you've got to make sure you're doing the track stats. So that's the main. Probably not so much Colapinto, but it depends what you've unlocked. Come on. We did get the win in the end. Good morning, George. How are you, George? Welcome. And a gold crate in the bag as well. Come on. There you go, look at that. Similar car, look, 146, not a million miles away. But look at that Hunt. Not too bad, bad tyre management though. You're probably true, Simpilot. They do a lot of strategy confusion, don't they? Okay, so up to 99 million. Do some changes to boosts. Also, if I'm honest, they should reduce the power of the boosts. That is my... I've always recommended that. So I don't know if anybody knew, but a couple of years ago, probably about 1.5, 2 years ago, Hutch increased the power on boosts by 2.5 times their original value. I personally, at the moment, believe boosts are too strong. They should be reduced maybe down to like 1.5. So they're not as much a game changer, but they're a game helper, if that makes sense. So that is my personal sort of opinion on that one. What do we got in the rewards? When are we due our next crate timer? Because I've got a few crates I'd like to skip through. And we don't get one for a while, so we're going to be struggling, wow, for a long time. 144. Right, okay. Okie doke. Monaco's hard, George. Monaco, I mean, we're going to see me race it shortly. It's going to be an absolute pain. Yeah, Strico, we've got, like I said, the missus is away for the whole weekend. So we have free reign on what we want to do for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We are clear. So this is why I'm live, just chilling out. I'd be doing the same at home. I'd just be chilling racing. So I thought I'd pop on a live. And we'll spend a couple of hours and we'll do some GP shortly. I'll probably give it a couple more races. Use this times 2 coins. And then we'll get into our junior GP race. That's what we'll have to do. I know Mark wanted me to do it at about 12. I'll try and push it closer to 12. I also want to watch the half-12 football game. I think it's Man City and Tottenham. So maybe I'll start about 1:45. So probably about half an hour. I'll probably get into some GP racing. Monaco, yeah, you might want to take more qualifying in Monaco. The thing is, boost change during the race. It'd be too hard. It would be too hard to do that. Because think of how many boosts people have got. Alright, let's go. Times 2 coins, hoping for victory. That is what we're hoping for. We've only used a couple of self-control today so far. And we've got predominantly wins. think we might have only had one loss so far. Monaco is easy. Yeah, but you know what I'm like, MK, with Monaco? It's my worst nemesis. Absolutely hate that track sometimes. Right, what do we got? Head of the rival for now. And continuing to drive forward early on. P13, P15. I mean, just, yeah. If you get in 400 points, George, you've got legends that are a very decent level, is what I'd say. Yeah, exactly. It's a tough GP. That is why I said it at the start of the week. This week's GP is very much a pay-to-win GP. It is not a free-to-play, lower-spending player GP. It's very unfair on those free or lower-cost players. I'm all for, like, Legend GPs if they were more accessible for everybody else. But sadly, even in the pit pass, you're not pretty much guaranteed legends in your legendary crates. So, I'd like, if they're going to do that, a different version. Or just split it. Some legendaries for sponsor tasks and some normal ones. I think this is the first week that they've able to physically use legends in all sponsor tasks. Or even if it was trophies. If they did trophies instead of points, it'd be a little bit different. We come down the straight. We're going to get a little bit of cheeky dose of DRS as well. Like so. In what mode, Addy? The GP? Or Duels? When you select the boosts. It depends though, SimPilot, because obviously qualifying, if you qualified the head of your rival, you could change to full stats. GP, it's tough. It will always be tough, GP. It's where the best of the best play, in theory. So I'm going to double stack this race. I'm going to hold Sonoda back on conserve. Rival's not doing too bad. I'm going to try and hold up the rival. And now I need to push Lawson away. I'm not going to use DRS on Yuki. I'm going to hopefully get past that car as well. And I am. And yeah, Undertaker spotted it at the same time as I did. And we're going to make a little bit of a gap. It's not amazing. But I think the rival is going to come in. Everybody's pretty much coming in. And we're getting held up in the pits as well. If any of these go for soft tyres, it is a win for us. And hard and medium, so they don't. But rival's only one place behind us. There he is, look, with Bortoletto. He's 21st, though. That's also a bonus. Yeah, there's always a revenue stream to it, MK, always. Alright, come on. We need to blast past and away. This is a little bit too close for comfort at the moment. Bit more DRS usage. Close the gap with Sonoda. And into 8th we go. Perfect. Yuki into 12th. It's just a bot, George. That is why bots do some stranger things when it comes to racing. So, yeah, that is a good sign that you're facing a bot. Because, obviously, they don't need to go for that tyre. So, we're going to just try and gain some power unit back. We're going to try and keep ahead by the power of DRS. I think we should be able to. I'm pretty sure they're about to use... Yeah, they use DRS in the worst spots. Whereas we'll use it in the best spots. Right, push, push, push. There was quite a few weeks ago, Pippi Max. Probably about 3 weeks ago now. They did do a like a colour change. The lot better, brighter, a little bit sharper graphics, you can see. So they did do that about 3 weeks ago, I'd say. And here we go then. So we are P7, another race without boosts, and potentially another race victory here in Series 10. We are on our way slowly to Series 11. on this free-to-play account. That would be epic if we can get this account to Series 11 in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, exactly, MK. That's what I mean. I can't compete this weekend, and I'm showing that. I do, George, and guess what? I have 160 on this account because last week I took P2 Challenger and got 130 Gladiator boosts. So I have so many Gladiator boosts. iPhone Axis. There you go. As you can see. That is what we play on. Right, job done on that one. Another win. Yeah, I'll show you my boost quickly as well. Because it's very nice. What did this rival have? Less speed. Everyone goes for cornering. One boost. Yeah, that one's good, Akash. Yeah, look at my Gladiator boost. Boom. 160. That is what we're saving. We are saving that big time. Do you have accounts on both? No, 2 phones. There you go. Yeah, we are saving that bad boy for some races. I've got some alright boosts though. I've obviously got Eagle boost, Copper, Firework. These are all gained from crates and GPs. Herald from the Herald GP when we got top 10. Yeah. Feral was from a P2 Challenger. All good. We're all good. What? How long have we got on the coins? I think we've still got like a couple of hours, haven't we? 2.5 hours on the coins. Yeah, we got nothing else. Obviously, you can see some of the boosts that I've gained in here. Timeless. Have I got Timeless boost? I didn't see that one in there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 10. Nice. Let's keep going. We are 1,380 flags away. Race starting boosts have any effect? Alter, if I'm honest, your race start boost will have no effect after lap 1. Unless you are racing a race start track. If you're racing a race start track, it will help you in all of the laps. If you are at a speed track and a defending track, let's say, race start only impacts lap number 1. What advice do you have for beginners in Series 4? Pedro, if I'm honest, you're just a little bit unlucky. You've just got to keep racing Series 4. Keep trying to open the crates, and you will eventually get it. It is just luck of the draw. Have you maxed out your series? Not massively, no. I've kind of moved up when required. When I feel like I need to. Let's see if we can get another win. No more boosts still. Let's see if we can carry on victories. And we are ahead qualifying off the rival. They may be pretty quick in this one. So let's find out. Let's see if we can get a win and carry on this nice little wins that we've got into. But this rival, I think they might have had a lower team score, I want to say. And they've got Hill. So that means they've got a bit better car than their team score reflects. But Bastion, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream this Saturday morning. Right, can we get through? 13th. And Rival has both of our cars ahead. That's good. And now up to P12. So this is a very nice start for our cars. Just going to look after everything as we go through. Let's try and use Lawson's DRS now. Try and get him a few more positions. Yuki I'm going to save for the main straight. So Rival will move ahead. And there is Lawson into P8. Liam Lawson showing what Red Bull really wanted out of him. Now up to 8th. Yuki will use DRS down the straight. And there's a breakdown for Pierre Gasly.
Pierre Gasly!
Broken down Mr. Gasly. Yuki Tsunoda will use a little bit. Now let's use this. Lawson to P6. And Yuki to P17. And he's into P5. Lawson's flying. Lawson is flying. We are winning. See, this is what I don't get sometimes, Mohammed. We are on ×2 coins. And compared to what we saw on Monday and Tuesday, we are winning a lot more at the minute. And we're not even using boosts. So I don't quite understand, at the moment, why that may be. As the rival uses DRS, but into pit. Yuki comes through now, P8. So I think this is going to be another win as well. It's probably because we've got more speed tracks at the moment, which helps our car setup. Maybe this is a good day to grind the free-to-play. But do make sure you hit that like button for me. If you are watching on Twitch, make sure to hit the follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You will get a shout out on the stream for whichever. And then down the straight we go. Let's get Lawson through again. There you go. Back in to P5 for Liam. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it might be because of sprints we might find it more difficult. But at the moment, you can see it's a different kettle of fish today at the moment. Maybe the good players are racing GP, that's why. Or the better players, let's call it. But at the minute, this is going to be a solid victory. Exactly what we needed for this account. No boost being used. Clean wins. That's what we want. Lawson comes through. Little bit of lag. Let's get Sonoda through as well. This has got to be a win. 11th. Look at that. We are very nicely clear. Way clear. And this is what we like. Let's just keep pushing it. All the time. It was alright, Bastien. I wasn't massive on the game itself, if I'm honest. It definitely made my brain work a little bit more. But you know what? For something different, a nice little chill, it was alright. A lot of people want to see some F1 Manager, though. That is what a lot of people want to see. Might have to try and dust that one off the Steam account and get back into it. People seem to be enjoying that one. Heine, good. I nearly said good evening. I'm used to saying it. Good morning, Heine. Driver stats for Series 12 with track. I don't at the moment, Mohammed. Not too sure just yet. But I tell you what, chat. It's another victory for the free-to-play. P5. And what is going to be a P9 finish. Or P8. Or P7. Through we go. Through we go. Beautiful. Another win. That is exactly what we needed. P5, P7. Job done. No boosts. We are cooking at the moment. We are cooking up a storm. When is it going to change? We never seen that matchmaking. That matchmaking never occurred once in Monday and Tuesday. Never. Simply lovely, Mohammed. And this is what I feel at the moment.
Woohoo! Yes, guys. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
This is what we are talking about. This is very nice, very straightforward wins at the moment. And we're just going to keep on... I mean, look at that. It'd be nice to get Fury one more level. But obviously that's from an Epic. When's the free crate due? 2 hours, 58 minutes. Not for a while, it seems. Okay, so... I think... we carry on for a little bit. Because I've got ×2. 129. Can I upgrade anything? I can. I'm going to upgrade my favourite. The Behemoth. 65 million going to level 4. Well, how much is that? 53 million? Right, okay. Can this luck continue? Can it continue? We'll be doing GP shortly. If you're joining, probably in the next 15 minutes, we are going to start our opening round. Kieran C. Good morning, Kieran. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Is anybody ready for GP racing? Let me know in the chat. I want to hear a 1 if you're ready for some GP racing. Prediction for City Spurs, 4-0 to Manchester City I'm going to go for. Rodrigo, welcome as well. Welcome, Rodrigo. Hope you're doing well. So, out-qualified. Extra level Liam Lawson. Okay, that's okay. We can still do this. Grinding Series 3 to upgrade lower drivers and parts. It's no shock to see that Heine then is in the junior GP, I imagine. Or he's trying to get to asset trading. One of the two. Let me know, Heine, which one I've got. So, our car is away and racing. It's not a bad start, but I would have liked a little bit better. Here comes Lawson, though, P14, and Sonoda coming through. So we've got a couple of places behind the rival. Now we're going to try and get through. Trying to get asset trading. Nice. Still no Lauda or Hunt. Yep, same for me, Bastian. And now we are P12, P14. Rival ahead of us. So DRS shortly. Sonoda in 13th. We've got DRS about to be triggered for the first time. Contender or challenger? For me, Rodrigo, I am in junior. I don't have the legends. What about you? Let's get through Yuki as well. Come on, Yuki, thank you. Lawson rival has got through a fair few amount of cars here, but we have followed him a little bit. So P9, P13, rival currently winning then. So we are on the back foot as it stands. Only by about 2 points or so. It's pretty close at the moment. Challenger this week for Heine. Going to see the glasses again. Potentially, George. We'll see how we go. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Oh, now the rival comes flying through. This rival seemingly is pretty quick. Thank you, Julianis. Thank you. And good luck to you as well. Challenger for Heine. I wanted to go challenger on this account, but I just don't have the legends. Don't have Hunt. Now, Bortoletto should be coming into the pits this lap. Jake, driving 4 legendary crates this morning. Only got DC. Ouch. Yeah, that's tough going. Okay, Lord, come on. It's all about Yuki. He's got to get through. This rival seemingly is a little bit quicker than us. But let's see what Yuki can do. Has Rival gone for 4 mediums? They have gone for 4 mediums. Right, I didn't expect that to be happening. Right, I'm going to have to get past these AI quickly. Thank you. One more, please. Yes, thank you. Oh, Lawson goes for softs. That means they have to pit again. The bot has chosen the bad strategy. They have got to pit again. So we, maybe, have just been handed victory here. Glasses if podium in GP. Well, I think I'm safe then, Bastian, because we aren't scoring great. And there's a Leclerc breakdown as well. So rival in. Gone to hards. We're going to just come out ahead of them. Going to just use DRS to get past this initial AI. There you go, into P11. Come on, get past Verstappen. Come on. Yes. Now, that Bortoletto is going to be quick. Welcome, Cloud. Welcome. How are we, mate? How are we? This is going to still be tough. The rival does still need to pit, though. What level is your Massa? Probably like 1 or 2. Right, I am going to hold. Rival gets past. I'm going to hold for the straight on DRS. Rival's in P3. Ah, this is going to be interesting. Surely we get ahead of them. They use DRS in the worst place. Massa in Portuguese means pasta. Fun fact. MK with always the good facts. Right, where are they? Surely they pit. They do. Oh, they are flying into that pit. How have they gone so fast into that pit lane? That was mental. They're doing the quick pit stops. That's a what the? It literally flew into the pits. That is the quickest pit stop I have ever saw. I thought this was cemented. It looks like we are going to receive a loss for the first time in a while. It is going to be game over on this race. We are going to get a loss. Yeah, we had to lose at some point. There you go. 30. We levelled on points with them as well. 1, 2, 4, 7. Sadly. But they had the quickest pit stop I've ever seen in my life in that one. They absolutely late pit stopped it and flew into the pits. Bortoletto and level 2 Lawson. Like, how? How does that guy beat me? It doesn't make sense. How was Bortoletto so much quicker? It doesn't make sense. How? How does he do that? He's got lower overtaking. He also did a 2-stop. And he's got like 33 less speed. It doesn't make sense. Wow. Okay. Max, stop it. We're taking a break, Godsent. Yeah, I don't get that one. That's an intro. Right, let's do one more. That's a confusing AI, because there's no way they should be beating me. We've got better speed, better driver stats, and they are seemingly faster. Doesn't make much sense. Yeah, rival had premium pit pass. That's it. Rewarded for premium pit pass. It is mad though, isn't it? Like, there's no way we should actually... We should be dominating that race quite substantially. 30 speed is a lot. There's no reason why they should be that close to us. 14th and... MK, that was probably an example of what you said to me the other night. What I am going to do... No, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to just hope for the best. So, that's probably a good example, MK, to use. There you go. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, look, if you were racing a duel and you had 30 speed less than the rival would destroy you. 100%. That is what happens. But as soon as they have 30 less than me, somehow... they just still can beat me. But if it was the other way round and I had less track stats and driver stats, there is no way that I would get anywhere near that rival. I'd end up losing that race and going, wow, they had 30 more speed. No wonder I got smashed. So sometimes it doesn't make sense. So, but hopefully we can pick back up a win here. This is a lot lower team score, but remember, could have power unit on their car. We don't have that. So we're always more sceptical to the loss on this one. As we get a number of overtakes to P5. Our rival just flies through. Try and get a little bit more of a gap, P4. Into P10. That's it, Bastian. Yeah, best drivers for Series 10. Well, we are in Series 10 at the moment, Nico. We are currently using Sonoda and Lawson. This is live Series 10 for you right now. And there is a couple more positions. You want as much overtaking, pretty much. Oh my god, that's a terrible line, Lawson. Terrible line. Colapinto, good defence, but not overtake him. As Tsunoda comes in then. So Tsunoda in. Rivals going for the one stop. That could be a problem if they go for hards. That might be an issue. We'll see in a minute. There's a breakdown as well out there at the moment. Continue with Lawson through. Piastri comes up the inside, but will DRS back past. There you go. So we are doing the two stop over the one stop. Rival is going to just... I'll tell you what, if the rival goes to hards, this could be a little bit of an issue. Rival there is into the pits. And let's see what tyres they go for. Rival goes for hards. Alright, okay. A little bit of work to do. Because we've got an extra stop to do still. But Lawson's in P2. Tsunoda's going to come back for softs later on. Yeah, Stroll, Tsunoda, Lawson, Hamilton and Russell rare, Bastian's saying. But yeah, you want overtaking drivers. That's what you want to go for, Series 10 at the moment. And then back to softs to finish. So can we get the win? This rival is lower team score. We should get the win. We're just going to keep on pushing along. And I think we are well clear, to be honest. Yeah, there you go. 20th place for the rival. We are job done in this one. Lawson P6. Which is beautiful. So, we're going to kick off. We're going to get into GP next. I've only got one crate slot, so you're going to see me adjusting my setups quite a lot. And we're going to see how we got. Can't really use the legends, don't really have them. So GP is going to be interesting, but that is next. Rival is bang there with me. Power unit for Series 12. Well, that makes life a little bit easier, Bastian, doesn't it? Makes life a lot easier. But we are good to go. Lawson is going to bring home a victory. Tsunoda is going to follow with, but Rival is bang there in P7, but their other car still has to pit and they're P12. So we can just cruise this one home now. Don't really need to stress too much. DRS against the rival. Ours looks like it's a little bit better. And there you go. We are going to come through. We're going to get... And I tell you what, we've won the majority of the races. I think we've only lost 2 in about an hour and 20 minutes. So that is good going. But let's see. Everybody ready for some GP racing? Press 1 in the chat if you're ready for GP racing. It is time for Junior GP free-to-play account. Are we ready? I think we are. I think everyone's secretly ready. Ready to rumble, George says. I like it. So, let's go. Nice matchup. Gets us a nice win. And then we're about to get set on racing time. Here we go. Hunt versus Lauda GP. I'm going to have a quick toilet break and we'll be back in about 2 minutes. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, let's get the predictions in first, shall we? Let's close that poll. And let's get your predictions already on. So, race 1 points. I don't think we're going for legends. Let me just check. Don't really have them. We'll check in a second and then we'll be back. So give me 2 seconds and I will be back. Right, let's build our setup for race number 1 then. So, we know we have got in race number 1, first of all, we know we have got defending and speed. So we need to build our speed setup. So what I'll do is I'll add a load of parts on, and then we'll check which ones are better. So let me just add these on, and then we'll go back through them. Best way to check. So starting with the brake, speed lower, starting with the gearbox, +1 for -11 qualifying. Not going to be used that. I'll have a look in a second, George. Yep, so not going to use hustle. And I'm not going to use beat. Not worth it. Gale force, -1 for +1. And 2 power unit. Not going to use that because it's slower on the pit time as well. So that's going to stay in. The front wing, +5 and +3. Absolutely using that one. The suspension, I'll be using swish. I'll just check the curver. Wow, 8 and 8. We're absolutely using that one. Sparky, we're going to be using as well. So that is our driver lineup. Car lineup. Let's check our driver lineup. And what I'll do is I'll pick defensive drivers first. And then what I'll do is I'll go and look at the legends. So, oh, he's not defense. So it's a little bit more difficult to pick some defensive drivers. I think Yuki is good, but he struggles, so I probably won't use him. Who do I pick for defense? Do I think Bortoletto, or am I going to have to go for legends here? Let me just check everybody else. So probably would take Yuki over that one. He's got a bad race start though, Yuki. That's my concern. No, I'd rather take a little bit better tyres. Level 4 Series 11 drive good. It's probably be okay, Dominic, but you're going to struggle. You are going to struggle. Blue Bortoletto. Yeah, not really good enough at that point. Colapinto is same defence, bad on tyres, better race start. Could use Colapinto. We'll check the legendary drivers, though. So, ideally, this is the problem I've got. They're not 20% boosted. It's alright, Demar. Welcome. That is my concern. If I upgraded them, I mean, I've only got 1,000. It's not going to hurt too much. I mean, I could try and go for the extra points, but I think it's going to be terrible. I might as well just go for standard points, I think. But I might try a little bit better driver. I want a little bit more race start than that, but I think Albon might be the best I've got. Yeah, probably is. Yeah, I think that is literally what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for these. So, I'm going to go for that and that. That is... Yeah, the other legend is Mark Webber. Not really great for us either. And I don't have any of them that are able to be used. So it's just no point going for the extra points. So race points from race 1. We're going to put that in the poll now. So we're going to go 47 is the max that we can do. Level 4 you probably want for champs on drivers, if I'm honest. But you might be okay. It depends on your grouping, Dominic. You don't know until you try. Yeah, exactly. I just don't have the levels. I just don't have the levels for these. So, these are the points we're going for. 47, 44 to 46, or below on this free-to-play account. We're going to use these drivers just because, I mean, I've got to use somebody. And I just don't see myself going for the Massa. Yuki is better, but his tyre management sucks. The problem I've got is race start. I don't like the race start I've got. So, you know what? I'm gonna use that. I might regret it, but I'm gonna use it. Make sure my car is fully upgraded. So, race number 1, make sure to get your vote in. Monza. No point, Bastian. I just don't have the levels. And we're probably just going to use some free boosts. Warrior boosts, probably. And look at that. Real player matchup. 711 team score versus a 673. Off to Italy, off to Monza. How many points are we going to get now? This is going to be interesting. Make sure to vote in the poll if you're watching on YouTube. It is time. I'm not going to use the good boost, George. I'm going to pretty much use the free ones. Tougher, you're probably looking at 3 or 4 weeks, Dominic, to start seeing some proper changes. I'm going to use Warrior if I've got enough. I have. Defending and speed. I'm going to do the free. And we are going to see how we get on. Real player. Let's try and take some points. You can get 2 anyway, no, but it's up to you. A lot of people do like Aeroblade. I feel like I lose too much speed, though. So, here we go. Now, what setup do they use? What boosts are they using? They're using Hex and Downforce. Okay. Perfect and a good start. That is what we need. That is what we definitely need. As we go into turn 1, it's a great start by Ollie Bearman. He is into P number 5. It's a beautiful start from Bearman. Now he goes backwards a little bit. Gets a little bit stuck. And he's into P4. Also, we just watch all the adverts. We open all the crates that we can. We've done really well in GPs. We've got a lot of P2s, which means a lot of boosts. And we don't use boosts in duels. We pretty much avoid using them in duels all the time. So I don't have too many boosts. I'm just very smart. I'm not using good boosts here. I'm just using the free boosts that I gained by adverts. So Bearman still 5th. I just can't get back past. I just seemingly struggling a little bit with Hajar. Rival is bang behind me, but they're going to be double stacking all the way to the blooming bank. Oh, safety car. Safety car. There is Verstappen. Verstappen has crashed. There he is. He is out. Max Verstappen. So I'm going to go to mediums. Because I can kind of do about 3.5 laps. That would leave me with some softs at the end. I can't do 5 laps. Yeah, without Hamilton, Bastian, he is out. Verstappen, race 1, safety car has triggered. Avishek, welcome. Yes, we have just started race number 1 of our GP. Welcome along. We have a safety car in race 1. We've got the rival about to double stack as well. So hopefully we can maybe gain a position here. And hopefully they double stack too much. They do. We're going to gain a position. I think this is an okay safety car. We're going to jump ahead of the rival with 1 car. He's gone softs, but he's still only going to get 3 laps. Not number 1, Dominic, no. Well, good job, Avishek. Hopefully you're happy with that score. And now, what do we got? There you go. So Hamilton, we are currently net 2nd. And that's a good safety car, I feel. This rival, soft tyres. I'd be a little bit concerned if I was them to get the 3 laps. Sort of 3.5 laps. That's why we've gone for mediums. And then we hopefully will finish on some softs at the end. Maybe the last 2 laps. But 100% power unit ready for Hajar. Hopefully we can get up to 100% with Bearman as well. And I think we will. We are going to get 100%. Let's go. We're racing again here in Monza. it is time to shine. As we go down the straight, I'm going to conserve and look after these tyres a little bit when we can. It's all about power unit management as well. As we go into 8th Hajar in the background. A lot of cars still yet to pit out front. So I'm going to just keep on. Now we'll see what the rival does, whether or not they've got the right strategy or not. As we get into 7th place now. Rival's probably going to squeeze past us here. And they don't. We actually get into 4th. I think I might be able to do an extra lap compared to the rival. As now we're in P3. Rival comes through. Now we're in P2. Oh, rival goes past. Now I want to go an extra lap really here. I can go early if I want. To make sure I don't double stack. What is Hamilton doing? Hamilton's going to come in surely at the same time. Might take the little bit of clean air. Compared to what the rival's got. We'll find out if this is going to work in a second. As we go through. And I'm going to come back for softs. Hulkenberg. Rival goes on with Hulkenberg. That is not going to last. That is not going to last. Hopefully Avashek you qualify. Fingers crossed, mate. So that tyre is not going to be lasting. No chance. That might have handed the initiative to us, you know. I mean, tell you what, it nearly lasts. We come back through. Good power unit, though, for Hajar to finish this race. Oh, not a break. No! We're held up a little bit. We're held up a tiny bit. Now Hajar comes back out. I've got to try and overcome this somehow and gain power unit versus the rival P2. Come on, get through, Hajar. You've actually got decent overtaking. You got to get through here. He's not getting through. Now he gets through. I don't think we're going to score maximum points. Oh, we're getting so unlucky with Hajar. I'm going to make sure I secure the win. First of all with Behrman. Come on, get through. Thank you. P4, some extra points are incoming. We've got P3 to catch, but I don't think that's going to be a catchable target. You know what? It's not bad. It's 45 points. Only using Warrior Boost as well. And there you go. 45 is the magic number. Rival takes 42. And, you know what? We'll take that. That's okay. I'm happy against a difficult team score rival as well. Congratulations. If you voted 44 to 46, you were correct. And there you go. Look, 6-7-3 versus a 7-1-1 team score for our first race in the Hunt versus Lauda. We were faster. Only just. Level 9 and a level 8. So that's what they were running. And the car, we had more speed. We do get the podium. We do get 6-7-3 team score versus a 7-11. Race 1. We kick off with 45 points. We are not going to be competing with the legends this week. We have got no chance. We've got to hope that we get through without them. Race 2, defending and cornering. So the same sort of drivers might be beneficial. I need to add on the cornering parts though. Like so. I might have a look at this because ideally I need to take some qualifying probably at Monaco. So we might have a little bit of a mess around and see what we can find might work. Take that. So, do I take 8 less cornering and more qualifying? Or do I take 12 for 12? I might try it. I might go for that. I don't know if I like this though. This is what I'm looking for, George. That's what I'm trying to look here to see if I want to take it. I think this might help me out. Especially with a little bit of a boost as well, like ballast or something. For a bit of cornering. You know what? Let's try it. Plus 8 for 6. Yeah, you know what? We're going to try it. Now, drivers. Drivers. I might take a Yuki, and I'm probably going to end up using ballast boost. Because Yuki's got better defending, better qualifying. His race start sucks, but I'll use ballast. 666, the devil. The number. This could be interesting. Yeah, I feel like it's a match made in heaven with a 666 team score. So race 2 points. We are going to my arch nemesis, Monaco. Hate this track, but let's see what happens. I think 47 is pretty hard to get. Calum, good morning or good afternoon. Just hit that time. Let's throw the poll up then. Race number 2. And see what we can do. Let's go. Get it in. Neil's here as well. I can see Neil in the chat. Welcome to you, Neil. This could be hard. I'm probably going to end up using the ballast boost. We're going to keep on the free boosts. A lot of you might be waiting for seeing how we match up. And how do we match up? Let's find out. Come on. 666. The magic numbers. Come on. Looking like potential bot at the moment. If it gets to this island here and goes past it, right here, and now we should get a bot. This should be a bot. Okay. Yuki needs a good start. He does, Abhishek. He does. It is Monaco time. 666 team score. You know it. You know it, mate. It's the 666. It was meant to be this race. Where do we qualify? We added extra qualifying. Oh, God. That's horrible qualifying. Ugh. Ugh. Can I not do free medium? Have I got to use hards? Right. Where's ballast boost? There's my ballast boost. Safety car and lap 3. Jay, welcome as well. Let's go that. Surely Yuki can get some soft tyres to 3 laps. We're going to find out one way or the other. Come on, Massa for the rival. Good start needed. We took less off the cornering for a good start. And it's not a great start at the moment. Rival is behind us. I'm hoping Yuki can get the tyres here. I'm a little bit concerned about that, as now we get through 2 cars and are in P9 and P14. It is actually Behrman who started better on these hard tyres. I think he might have been okay on the mediums. I think Yuki's going to be okay on softs. I don't think he can do 4 medium though. Tell you what, Behrman can pretty much do 5 laps. Yuki can get 3 just about. So we might go the 3 soft 4 hard route on this one. This is a tough circuit, always is Monaco. What we need to do is not drop too many points. That would be a problem. But everyone is pretty close. I think it's the Red Bull out front who is flying on the soft tyres. Come on. This is still... We've got this race needs to come back to us a little bit here. Behrman's in a good position, though, to do 4 laps. Yuki can do 3 laps on the softs. Yeah, Monaco is my worst nightmare, Chris. It always has been. Now we're going to push Yuki. Let's get Yuki through a few positions if he can. And at the minute, he can't. Come on, Yuki. There's 1. There's 2. Any more? For any more. Past Antonelli, please. Thank you. Rival's going to come in as well. Behrman will be able to do 3 softs then. A lot of cars into pits. A lot of cars into pits. Behrman picks up 3rd place. I'm going to just see what happens here. Rival goes to softs. That means they will pit. Come on. Get through. Get past Gasly. We need the moves here. Just... Come on, Yuki. Thank you. That's good. Movember's good, Eddie. Really hard to get hold of is the Movember boost, so congratulations. That is a good boost. What is it? Defending, cornering and tyres, I think. That is good. Something around that. It's a good boost. So, Behrman comes out. P, number 6. Yuki is in P9. We're still not making amazing points here. But I think Monaco is a tough, tough circuit. We've got maybe a couple of cars to pit ahead. Definitely got Massa to pit. There's definitely 1 more point incoming here. You can see Behrman in 6th. Yuki in 9th. We need the pit stops. This is not going to be a 40-plus race. I tell you what, a few people went 42 to 44. We are not looking good for that. Not looking anywhere near that at the moment. Unless we can try and catch Yuki back up. This is a tough, tough circuit. Can Behrman get into P5? I don't think he can. We just don't have the pace. Tsunoda is only 9th still, but Massa will pit. And now we're into P5. So Behrman P5. We are going to move up to 8th. And there's a couple of cars in the pits. Can Behrman get ahead? Here he comes. Just behind Max Verstappen. P4. And P7. Make it P3. What are we on at the minute? 40 points. Not bad. We're trying. We're absolutely trying. We're flicking screens. Verstappen is quick. Verstappen is very quick. And here comes Tsunoda on Tsunoda. Oh, bunches his way past. P6. Into P2. No, keep hold of the position. He just keep hold of it. It's P3 and P6. We come back 41 points. The chat was close. The chat went for 42 to 44. It was close. And a few people saying good points. I mean, is that good points? I don't know. But 42 points, you know, we're going to take it. We had less cornering. More qualifying. That came good in that one. 42 points. That was... It is... When did we get 42? I thought it was 41. Did someone break down on the line or run out of tyres? He must have. Oh, 42 to 44. The chat was right. 63% of you went for 42 to 44. You had the belief. Yuki overtook. Come on. That is a great little win. Massa level 4. Behrman level 8. There you go. Hamilton ran out of mediums. I'm glad we didn't go for the mediums then. We were right. 3 soft, 4 hard is the way to go. The car had more cornering. But we got the job done. Let's go. That's a good race. 42 points. Let's go. Right. 2 races down. Overtaking and cornering this time. So let's change our drivers. Behrman will... I'll tell you what. It might be the same drivers here. It might be the same drivers. But I feel like at Brazil, I can get away with more cornering. So, let's go with that. How much better is anyone else? Overtaking. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're literally rocking Bearman. Fisichella is okay, Eddie, yeah. I mean, why don't I haven't seen Fisichella? There he is, look. He does rack up. He's better at qualifying, race start and tyres, really, Fisichella. Massa, just not good enough for me. Welcome, Johnny. Stefan, it's up to you if you've got the boosts or not, mate. That's the difference. I sometimes, like, I'll use a lot of the free boosts because, for example, this week, and this is why this free-to-play account is gaining boosts. This week, the boost, I think, is it's timeless boost, isn't it? Yes, timeless boost. But the problem is, I'm not going to finish very high up. I'm only going to get about, like, 5 or 6. So, let's see. Overtaking and cornering, they are our drivers. I'm going to try and do a free soft, free soft, free soft. I might change it with one of the drivers. Stefan, good afternoon. Let's get the next poll up for this race then. So, race number 3. We've got 45 to 47 in there. We've got 42 to 44 again. Or let's go below that one. Let's see. Overtaking and cornering. Might be a ballast boost again to get a little bit more cornering. Let me know your point score, what you think in there. Let's go overtaking, overtaking. Cornering setup. Let's see what happens. Come on. 6-5-1 team score. Let's do this. The free-to-play count. Can it get through with only the free boosts? Now, let's see what matchup. Does it get a real player? Here comes the line for the bot. And I think we've got a bot. Good matchup. Good matchup on the team score. Come on. Brazil. Sao Paulo. Potentially the free strategy, but I might put Bearman onto mediums to do a 4-3-2 so I don't double stack. Morning from the USA. 12-hour shift, time to race. Fabian getting the work in. Bearman always P1 without boost. Nice alter. Nice. Overtaking and cornering. I'm going to... I don't want to use Hex. Probably just going to use ballast. I've got 87 of it. So, free boost time. Let's do this. Come on. So, free soft, free soft, free soft on Hajar. A 4 medium, free soft, 2 soft on Bearman. So that we don't double stack. The race start is not great. We'd love a move down the outside to gain a number of positions. And now, Bearman has got that. So, he's away into P11. Even better now up to P10. He's going longer in this race. You can see the soft tyre of the rival is pretty quick. As we go round the outside up to P9. And we cut back down. Hajar has had a difficult little start. He's only 16th. But now we're going to try. It looks like we've got good pace as well. Because there's a couple more moves. Oh my god, we're going to lose? No, we're not. We're going to get it. P14. So the pace looks good. The pace looks good in this race. Problem is, rival's just flying past me. So, save some power units surely. Is it forbidden to drift in F1? I mean, you don't want to drift, ideally. Depends what the car wants to do, doesn't it? Now Hajar comes through. Needs to get past Hulkenberg. He looks a little bit slower. And is. So through into top 10. Coming through all the time. We're pretty quick on the softs, but the cars ahead are pretty much getting away. There's P6. Need to just try and eke past some of these. Up the hill we go. First pit stop incoming. And there's Bearman will be coming in. So we're nearly into P1. %50 power unit. Cars coming back out. Into P12. Get some clear air would be nice because we are fast on these soft tyres. Little bit of clean air. But we've got to get past these cars pretty quick. Sainz already passed. Bortoletto, please get past straight away. Oh, it's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful overtaking. As Behrman is in. Hajar's got pace. He has. Just needs to unleash it. The soft tyres are a lot quicker at this circuit. There we go, into 7th. And into 4th. But we've got to catch the rival and the 2 cars out front. Let's keep pushing. Up the hill, conserve every time. Gain some of that power unit back. And then push coming out. Can we get past Norris? Yes, we can. Can we get past Piastri? Yeah, nice, Jay. Yeah, we got the chance to do it early. We don't always get the chance to do it early, but today we do. So I thought, well, why not bring you an early stream? And now Behrman carries on. So he goes longer. We need some luck from the rival who goes to mediums. And what will be the luck we need? We have moved ourselves up nicely in this race. P1 is clear. We're not, Safi. I'm going to watch it on the telly. We're not going to the match. We are Villa away today. But we're going to try and watch the Man City Spurs game after this stream. And we are into the pit. Soft tyres going on. We're battling hard in this race. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Show your support to the stream. As Hajar is into P6. Behrman into... Oh, nearly into P2. We've only got 2 laps to go, though. Now he's into P2. P1 is on mediums. Can we catch P1? We're going to have to do this the hard way. As we get into P5. Is there a chance we catch P1? I don't know if we will. I don't think I've got the pace enough for that one. Johnny, welcome. Tomorrow morning, Friday. Well, good luck, Jay. Good luck. Oh, there is P1. P1's getting held up. P1 is massively held up. Oh my God, we're nearly into P1. But there's P3 at Hamilton as well. It is all so close as we go up the hill. Can we sneak it? We can't. It is P1, or P2. And I'll tell you what, it's P5. It's not a ridiculously bad score. It's 43 points. Only a ballast boost used. That I will take all day long. Johnny over on Twitch as well. Welcome. On Twitch and YouTube, Johnny. It's still okay. 43 points. We were bang there. You should be good, Super Balu. If you've got level 5, you should be fairly strong for the sponsor task, yes. But that was decent. We got more wins. 43 points. It's a solid one. And 45% went for the 45 to 47. We are in that middle ground at the moment. 42 to 44. Behrman. There you go. Good stuff. And now we've got race 4. So 130 points so far. This is going to be tough to survive, but we're obviously going to absolutely try. I don't know. Challenger, I'm not too sure, Safi. It depends on the group that you're in. Okay, so overtaking and speed. Back to some speed. Probably the same drivers here, but back to a speed setup. So let's quickly change that over. Get the speed rocking and a rolling. Like so. And the overtaking drivers will probably remain. So let's get race 4 points pile up. We are going to Vegas. I think it's clear that we don't really score 47 points in these races, right? So let's try and give you the same sort of questions again. So race 4 points is now in the poll. If you are just joining, make sure you hit that like button. Are we a Villa fan? Yes, we are. There you go. Villa. That is me. So, Come on. Level 4 Master, level 4 Weber. Only dropped 1 point. That's good, Jay. That is good. I'm going to go for the free hard in this. Get those guesses in. Overtaking and speed. Race 4. Hunt versus Lauda. GP event. Junior free to play. Let's see who we get matched with. Will it be another bot? Will it be a real player? Chelsea, they did, Fabian. They absolutely did. Looks like it's going to be a bot. And it's a 657. Right then. Time to do this. Race number 4. Now, I could use the Hex boost on this one. And you're all probably thinking I definitely should. But I'm a little bit lower on the Hex boost. That's the problem. Compared to my other boosts. I might still do it though. I'm only going to use 4 boosts in this race. So I'm going to go down to 28. I'm okay with that one. The Hex boost. Make sure to get them guesses in the poll. Here we go. 4 hard incoming. And we should get some good starts. Bearman, Massa for the rival as well. It's an okay start. It's P9, P13. Rival in P3. That is an insane start for them. Into P8 and P7. Come on. Get past Hamilton. Get through some early positions. No DRS, remember, down in Junior. So we've got to fight on pure pace. A little bit harder to score those points. And the problem I might have is P1. He's absolutely clear. George Russell, P1, flying at the moment. Conserve down the straight. We'll push at the end of it. Can we make a move? Oh, just can't get there. Norris struggling out of the corner as well. It is all bunching up. But we do get past Lando. We're going to have to watch the double stack at some point. There's 2 Ferraris ahead of us. Hex boost should pull us along as we get past 1 Ferrari. Can we go round the outside of Charles Leclerc? Yes, we can. P4. Hajar is up to 6th. He's coming through as well. Welcome, Damar, from Indonesia. Welcome, Damar. So, Bearman P3. Or P4. Going to try and get to P3. And then hit towards the end of the straight. Let's take some more pace. And into P3 we go. So Bearman 3rd. Hajar holding off Charles Leclerc. We've got both rivals into the pit. So P1 for Bearman now. And it's actually P2 for Hajar. This is looking good. Good track. I think we can have to check. I think we can. Score of 47 points here. I'm just going to gain power unit back with Hajar so that when we double stack, it's not as bad. This is looking a good race. We are from, it's called like Coventry, Damar. Like Birmingham is probably the closest you'd have heard. So, Bearman P1. He'll come into the pits. Hajar is probably a good enough distance away not to double stack. So a lot of people went for the 42 to 44 this race. Let's see. Bearman P1. And he comes back out in P1. Bearman will have to pit for the rival. Looking good. Might just hold him up actually. Might as well hold him up a little bit. And then I can always fly past him if I need to. He's got to pit anyway. Into P3. And we are holding up P2. There you go. Currently holding him up. Still got to pit though. Has the rival. And Hajar is closing up. This should be, I believe, a 47 point. Should be. It does, Eddie. It does seem that way at the moment. We're going to just conserve power unit as much as we can. Rival will run out of tyres. So they definitely have to pit. Yeah, we are clear. P4 has to pit as well. We should be mega clear here. This should be a fantastic 47 points. From Las Vegas. Rival just gets past now. That's okay. We've managed to get some good power unit back. And we're actually going to close up. We've got more speed, I think, than the rival. And he'll run out of tyres shortly. Yeah, Jay, looks like it. It looks like it indeed. Look at the pace that we have down the straight. Safi, some tracks, they're not good enough. Like this circuit here, it's a really, really slow pit stop. So you want to do the one stop. I can't do mediums. So it's all about the hard tyres. It's such a slow stop. You can see the rival, look, just loses so much time. Well, actually, that rival was with us in P2. So watch how far away he is by the time he comes out of the pits. So he comes out in P3. And he is currently 18 seconds off the lead. So you lose 18 seconds in Vegas pit time. But as well, to add to that, you're doing it twice. So you're basically losing 3/4 of a lap every time you two-stop round here. And you can see we are clear. One stop is absolutely goated around Vegas. If you've got softs, you can do the two-stop. It is slower though. But that is absolutely clear. We're going to come home a beautiful P1, P2. 50% of you went for 42 to 44. I don't blame you. 38% went 45 to 47. It is a 47-point race here at Vegas. Come on. There you go. That is a beautiful win. That is what we needed. We got to get them 47 points to help us qualify. Because we're not using the legend. Maybe next time we could use the legend on here. Because with a one stop, we've got a massive opportunity to score better. 6-7-3. Massa. And what's Massa? Yeah, our problem is tyre management. Good job. That is a very good job. We take the victory from race number 4. Congratulations. 42% went for 45 to 47 points. Now, we have done 4 races, 177 points. And it's going to be a close one towards the end, absolutely. But race 5, we're back to cornering, tyre management and cornering this time round. So let's just set up the car quickly. So I didn't think I used that one last time because I used beat. I used that. Going to use that. Going to use that one. So I think I don't need as much qualifying here. So I'm going to use that. There you go. That is our setup. Now, tyre management. I think Behrman is pretty much going to stay with us here. We need a better tyre management driver, though. So, first of all, let's put Hulk in at 37. And then let's flick through. Yuki doesn't have better tyre management. Albon does. Bad race start, though. So, not going to take Albon for that purpose. Ocon, I'm going to take. He's better. And I think that is going to be our drivers. It is. Now, usually I'd want to use a downforce boost around here. Because that is the play. Question is, what do I have on the downforce? I've got 37. I'm going to use a fair few in this. But we've got to get through. Collect that up. 4,290. That's a tough round, Banu. But do you reckon you'll get through, Banu, or not? Race 5. So, let's do the poll again. Same applies. Probably will use downforce. Probably going to be going for the 4 medium, 3 soft, 3 soft. Let's get the poll. The poll is live. It is time for the fifth circuit. It is tyre management and cornering. Let's go. Get your votes in. We have a 6-5-1 team score. Is it a real player time or are we facing a bot? So much 4 and 6. Yeah, that's tough, Banu. Well, hopefully you get through, though. You never know. Real player, 705 team score. Okay. Okay. We just need to score 40 points. If we can do that, we'll be okay. It's all about setup. It's all about drivers and strategy. Where do we qualify? P5, P10 for the rival. Massa doesn't have great tyre management, though. So, this could be interesting. I'm going to go to mediums, downforce. No, good. Thank you, Safi, for watching, though. Appreciate it. And rival, what are they going to pick? When they ready up. Okay. Downforce boost as well. Gone for hards on Massa. Can we take points off the rival? Let's go. Ocon down the outside. It's a great start. It is a very good start. We are banging the mix. Look at that. We're actually getting Behrman through here. Oh, what a start. P5 Behrman. P4 Behrman. This is a very, very nice start. Can we continue coming through, though? We can. We're up to P3. We are up to P7. This is a nice getaway here in Spain. Got to try and hold off Norris behind us. This is a good start. Rival Massa back in P9. Norris is very quick. We know that anyway. It's real player. Higher team score. What we're trying to take down as we get back past Norris. Rival gets into the lead of this race. And we are going to then pit this lap. Let's try and get past. Try and get past with Hamilton as well as we go into P2. Can't get past at the moment. Let's continue pushing. Feel like Hamilton is slow. And that is us past. Okay. This is good work so far. Norris is very quick, though. He's just quick in stages, is Norris. Can't see the rival doing force-offs. And they don't. So Ocon will continue. He'll be now on to soft tyres. And in the lead. And there we go. Cool, coming out. Rival goes to mediums. They've gone for the mediums early on the stint. And we've got Massa ahead of us. Massa could be a hold-up here. I think he's trying to hold us up, but it doesn't really matter. We're through. Norris is the one holding us up. As Ocon comes in. So Ocon's done his medium stint. He is clear now. He's going to be soft to the end. Tell you what, Ocon's done a pretty good stint there. I must say. P4. We are closing on the rival. Ocon is in a very nice position. We're making the rival push all the time, using up their power unit whilst also closing. Oh, Norris is a pain. That is Norris on softs. Flying through us. Don't think we can get a move on Norris yet. Too quick. Again, just going to look after power unit. Rival is using all their power unit to hold on to these medium tyres in the lead. Now they've got Norris ahead. And now Behrman fancies a run at the rival. He'll use power unit. He's using all his power unit all the time. Whilst we hold on. Yeah, legends are key this week, Julianis. And now we go down the straight. Just again, good power unit. Really holding on nicely. Need Behrman to get a little bit of free air. A little bit of push would be nice on these medium tyres. Rival is absolutely pushing. They are absolutely pushing hard. Can we overcome them, though? Behrman's, I think, is going to take the lead of this race. He is going to take the lead of this race, just. We've done the undercut. The undercut is done. Now, the question is, full power unit. Rival says, well done, by the way. I've just got to hold. I've just got to look after tyres here. All I've got to do is just look after my power unit and I can attack on the last lap. Just going to keep on looking after power unit. We are holding him at bay at the moment. Because he's pushed all the time. I've got 96% on the power unit. Oh my god, look at this traffic. Where's the blue flags? As we come through, there's the move. Welcome, Demo. We're going okay, Demo. We're going okay, mate. And now we're going to push all the way. And all the way with Behrman. A little bit later into this race, we're going to push probably about now. Can we get 47 against a higher team score real player? Come on. Come on, Behrman. Chase him down. Go on, son. Go on. Go on, Behrman. Come on. Through to finish. Through to finish. Oh, what a win. What a win. The free to play. Oh, beautiful. It is 47 points. Who would have predicted that one as we matched up? Get in. That is great. Another 47 points. That is big for our free to play account. Get in. Look at that. 651 versus a 705. It is possible. Let's have a look at what we had. Level 8 Behrman. A level 4 Felipe Massa. So that was a big rival on the driver side. An extra level Behrman and a level 4 Massa. Doesn't have great tyre management though, Massa. That's the problem when you take him this weekend for extra race points. But the car, it's all about track stats. It is all about track stats. Look at that. The rival has extra qualifying, but cornering is key at a cornering track. And there you go. Look at that. 22 more. Get in. That is great racing. Very, very happy with race 5. 47 points. Congratulations. 75% of you went for 45 to 47. Get in. That deserves a like if I've ever seen it on the video. Now what do we got? Defending and speed. Back to defending and speed. Let's get that set up on the go. So. Like so. Speed and defending. Who did I pick for defending? I went for... Who did I go for in race 1? It was Behrman and... I can't remember who it was. Who did we use? Was it Hajar that we used, maybe? Yeah, the problem... Yeah, exactly. Webber's better in that one, but it depends on levels, doesn't it? Defending and speed. Do I use Hajar? Hulkenberg, no. Yuki's just so bad at race start. Albon is bad at race start, but it's a lot better at tyres. Colapinto is bad at tyres, better at defending and race start. I might just go with these two. See what happens. Defending and tyres. Bad race start though again. I might go for this. I might go these two drivers. Let's try it. So race 6 we are moving on to. We've done really well so far. I feel we've scored really well against some good tough players. Now if you are watching on YouTube, we're about to put the next poll up for race 6, so make sure to have a vote. It's free, you don't have to do anything. Just have a guess how many points you think we are going to get? Probably going to be running a free medium in this race. So that is your pull-up. Defending and speed. Maybe wait until the matchmaking to see who we get, but we got a real player last time and we did the job. Now let's see what we go for this time. Approaching the bot territory. This little island, when you pass the island, it is bot territory. Okay, 618 on the team score. Make sure you get your votes in. Probably going to do a free medium. I can't remember how bad the softs are on here. But I think a free medium is okay. Definitely better than a 2-stop. And let's have a look. Better matchmaking. P7 and P12. Okay. Free medium is what we're going to push. And I'm also... should have... yeah, I've got OK Warrior, so that is good. Defending and a bit of speed for both. Can we 47 again? That'll be the third 47, I think, of the day, if we can. Come on, make sure to get them votes in. Race start is usually pretty good around here. Can we take advantage? Oh my god, what a start. Again, Bearman third. Hajar. Oh, he's going backwards a little bit, down to 12th. Come on, Bearman, get through. No, not yet. Right, okay, so Hajar hasn't had the best start, which is surprising because he's got usually pretty good race start. Now he's coming through. Should be able to get through under braking. We do. Up into P9. Low battery. It's never ideal. P2. This game now uses so much battery. It's crazy. Can we get into the lead? At the minute, no we can't. Still, yes we can now get into the lead. Now I need to put the battery back in. Right, hold on. But I can't get a DC by disconnect of battery, can I? No chance. Right. Can we get Hajar through? Bearman leads. Absolutely fine. How do we get Hajar through? Need a bit of luck on strategy. Soft tyres I want to see. Ooh, I see quite a few. Hopefully they pit. Oh, I've got a feeling they might do free soft. No, they pit. Oh, that's good. That is very nice. They do pit. Hajar can only just get free mediums. And who is it? I bet it's Norris, isn't it? It is Norris. Okay, in the balance. Miami without DRS. It's a bit more painful, isn't it? To say the least. I'd love a bit of DRS on this game. But sadly, in Junior, absolutely no chance. So Bearman is going to come through. Yeah, I don't blame you, Jay. I mean, for me, the game just takes up a lot of battery now. It used to do this, and then they sorted it out. But I don't know what they actually changed to do that. So Bearman in. Hajar is in as well. Don't want a double stack here. And we only just get out ahead of Norris. There is Hamilton. I'm going to go on to conserve. See if we can hold him up. Let's see if we can hold him up. Where is the McLaren? Oh my god, the McLaren had a superb pit stop. It might get stuck in traffic though. Can we get past Leclerc? Not yet. Need to push past. There we go. Into P5. Who's second? Piastri. What did Norris go on? Norris went on to hards. That is a chance. This is a chance for our free to play for another 47. We need every point to make sure we get through today. We're holding everybody up nicely. Hamilton will pit. Bearman still holding up the McLarens. Very nice. That is bringing us closer all the time. That is bringing Hajar into play. Because Piastri does not let Norris by. Piastri comes by us now. Still going to hold up. Now I'm going to push because Piastri will have to pit. Can we get Hajar through? No, we can't. Come on, Hajar. We need this P3, which will be P2. Conserve, conserve, conserve. Get as much power as we can to be able to attack into turn 1. We're running out of options. 1 lap to go. Hajar. Oh, Norris. Oh, we still can't get him. We still struggle to make the move. I'm going to keep it on medium down the straight. Keep the extra pace that we've got. Now hit the push. Final lap drama at Miami as we get into P2. Is that the magic overtake job done? For 47 points again. This time against the bot. 6 laps of Miami. And on the last lap, we do secure the 47. Great race. Great racing for us. Free-to-play account again. Getting through with the free boosts. Let's go. Hit that 47 in the chat. Big time. That is what we want to see. P1, P2. A beautiful 47. Hajar and Behrman. Come on. Race 7 to come. Congratulations to 71% who voted for 45 to 47. Let's go. And let's just check then. So, 618 team score. Level 4. And a level 8. And lacking the speed. So again, track stats. We are using, we are winning. Okay, so next up we have race number 7. Back to changing setups again. We have our first wet race of the day. First wet race of the day. So, that on there. And I think that is our setup. There you go. Okay, so defending again, I could use these 2 drivers. Hajar's been doing well for me because of his race start, so I'm not too concerned about them. I'm actually pretty happy with that one. So, our first wet circuit. Race number 7, Suzuka. This could be an interesting one. This is going to be a 2-stop race, most likely. And let's see. So we've actually done well. Let's just quickly check up on the point situation. 271. And you know what? It's not too bad. 3 47s in a row so far. That is good. That is very good. Here we go. Suzuka time. Probably won't be using downforce here. We'll probably use ballast. Generally because we've got not that many downforce boosts. So I've got to be really strategic with my boost play on this free-to-play account. So, race 7. We're approaching that bot island again. Here it comes. We are now past the bot island. It is time for a potential bot. 634. Okay, I like it. I like the matchup. Most underrated boost. Probably downforce. I think it's a very good boost. I think a lot of the free boosts are very, very underrated. Hex is a great boost for the overtaking and speed tracks. Really good. Downforce, defending and cornering, really good as well. So, 16th and 19th. We have got wet conditions. I'm not going to use the downforce boost. I am going to use ballast on the basis that I've got 81 of them. Hex is quality. Hex is good. Okay, race 7. Get them votes in. Wow, 100% of you are going for 45 to 47 so far. Incredible. A good start would be nice, though, at this track. A lot of people might be waiting for the start. The start is okay. It's okay. 11 and 14th. It's not the worst start in the world. We definitely could have got a lot better. But this has got an undercut potential of a circuit, this one. As we come into the hairpin for the first time, it's P11 and P12. And we should have good pace, though. There's into P10 and P11. So we're following the cars through. Gladiator in the rain. Yeah, Gladiator's a decent boost. It had been pretty rubbish for about 2 or 3 years, but Gladiator is a very nice boost nowadays. So, P9 and P10 down the straight. We've got to undercut this. Everybody is going to be pitting on lap number 3. Hey, no worries, Mark. Not a problem. Thank you for joining though, Mark. I'm glad you was able to see some of the races. So now, probably going to pit Bearman, because Hajar's got not the greatest tyres. I want to get him done through. And then we're going to risk it with Hajar. This race has still got a lot to play out. Got a lot of catching up to do as well. But this is the hardest 3 laps to do. So that is now done. Bearman's going to come into the pits. Undercut, here we go. Everybody is going to pit on lap 3. Problem is, Bearman is going to hopefully, and he is going to, come out in a little bit of clean air. Meaning I can push and gain on them cars ahead. Possibly Stroll is back there. I need to get past these though pretty quickly. There's 1 past. And there's 2 past. So straight away Bearman into 21st. We've got a breakdown for Albon as well. Got to keep on pushing past if we can. And there's a crash. There is the crash. Into the wall. And I don't know if this is going to trigger a safety car. In terms of this lap. I think we're going to go around 1 more time. I'm going to have to pit again for Hajar. I'm not going to pit now for... Oh, that's bad for Bearman. That is really bad. He's got so unlucky in this race. Now, what I am going to do is I am going to pit the next lap. There's no way that I do 3.5 laps on wet tyres. So I'm going to have to pit again. And hopefully everybody's going to run out of tyres. This could be a big point drop. A big point drop the way it is.
Is there a leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water. Like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather freezer.
Okay, this Reaper welcome as well to race 7. This is interesting. Because the safety car should bunch us up. Anybody who pits should have to pit again. But I can't. I'm going to have to pit. We are going to go very far back in the table, in the grid positions. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad safety car. We're going to have to rely on every single car making a pit stop. And I don't think they are. Because they're only going to have 2 laps to go. But they need 63% as they go across the line. I think they're all going to run out on the final lap. Probably around the hairpin. If they don't pit. Because they're already below. Oh, this is going to be interesting. We are going to struggle. We can go full beans though. We have to pit because we won't get the tyres. We won't get the tyres through. So, here we go. It's race time. We need a little bit of luck in running here. Through the bright sun. We have got 2 laps to go. We've got to get through the field as quick as we can. And try and make some decent positions. If they do pit on this lap, we need to be in the best position. I don't know if they will though. I think they'll try and hold it out until the end. We could drop huge amount of points in this race. P12. This was a really bad safety car. That is part of the luck, unfortunately, in racing. I just don't think they get to the end, though. I just don't think they get there. We're not a million miles away. I think they'll carry on. You might get the odd one that potentially pits. Yeah, in the wet, a bit more difficult. Everybody carries on. And we just... Yeah, oh, this is going to be a hot... This could put us out. This could really put us out, you know. We just got done by the safety car. Big time. Everyone's got low tyres, but I think they might hang on. Oh, no. That is horrible. This is horrid. They are going to survive. We had no choice but to go longer. Oh, that might be the free-to-play out, ladies and gentlemen. That could be the free-to-play out. We got done by the safety car. We pitted early on the undercut. Oh. We dropped to the back of the field to get hit with a safety car. Oh. We scored so well. I didn't have the drivers to do 4 wets. No chance. No chance I could have done 4 wets. Oh, man. Welcome, Double Z Hungary. That might put us out. Man, that's rough. I couldn't keep myself out there for 4 wets. I'd have been in trouble. I think we're out. Why is so unlucky? I think we are out. I wouldn't have gained too much positions either, because I'd have run out of tyres even quicker. Well, we've got to score well at this last one. That's all we can do. Is all we can do. No way. I can't try Massa. It's just not good enough. I mean, his tyres are terrible. Unless I go to mediums, it's just going to be too slow. It's not going to be worth it. Ah. That's so frustrating. We've scored pretty well up to that point, but that is a horrible 32. That is like a 10-point loss. No way. That is killer. Right, last race. Race number 8. Going to use these 2 drivers again. Speed setup. We need good points. Oh, we got a real player as well. Ah! No, man. I generally don't think we're going to make it. I think we just got hutched by the safety car. We were at the back of the field, having pitted a lap earlier. We had to pit. Again, we had no option. We couldn't have hung it out. We'd have done 5 laps on wets. Maybe later, Demo. Maybe later. But it's only in junior as well. So it's not in a massive GP. It's only in junior. Matchup was pretty quick, Alter. That's why. Ay. Defending and speed. We're just going to have to see here. We're real player. Self-control boost. Can we score? We need 45 points here. I generally feel we need a race of dreams here. We need something. We've got the better boost. Rival's got the better car. Is it going to make a difference? I would be gutted if we just miss out because of that race. But what can you do? That is part of luck. That is part of racing. This is Junior Frenchie, yes. Yeah, this rival's probably quicker. He has just flown by me there. Can we get through? So slow. So slow. Hajar's going backwards as well here. And now the rival. Now we're going backwards again. Oh, we've literally been hutched at the end of this GP. We have absolutely been hutched. Because now, suddenly, we're going backwards. And I can't overtake. Everybody is struggling to get through. What is going on here? Why is everyone just stacking up? Yeah, it's because his race start is so bad, Eddie. That's why. His race start is awful. So, he usually goes backwards quite a lot. I can't get through here. I can't even... So frustrating. It's going to be over. We're not going to make the final round of this bullshit GP. Oh, Piastri gets ahead of us as well. Yeah, Fisichella is great, Frenchie, but if I don't have him at a level, I can't use him, can I? So it's kind of a pointless comparison for me. I just don't have him as a level to use, so there's no point me even trying to use him. I'm so frustrated. Especially for this free-to-play account. Yeah, exactly. I just don't have him. Fortunately. He's low overtaking and defence anyway. He's only good on tyres, really. Qualifying tyres and race start for him. Why am I still lagging? Why is it lagging? Get through. Come on. Get past him. Oh, for God's sake. This game is doing me now, properly. Oh my God. We're just getting held up. We're getting killed out here. Now you overtake him. Overtake him before the pits. Come on. I just feel like we're out. I just feel like we're not going to make it. So annoying for that Japan race. Oh, now we've lost a couple of positions in the points. Yeah, I mean, you're using, with boosters, Double Z, you're probably using decent boosters. Yeah, it's. I think we're not making it. Which is a shame. But that's what you get for an absolute bullshit of a GP event that got created. And just ridiculous 20% boost for Legends. Not too sure, Hoyen-Jürgen. Not too sure. But I just don't think we make this. We'll keep on fighting for the last few points. But I can't even get past. Hajar's got really good overtaking. And still struggles to get past. I know the defensive stats are high for the bots, but I can't even get past at the moment. Still can't get past. Look, just hugging the back of the car all the time. Can't get past any of these. Just can't overtake. Got no pace. So we get past that, but I feel like I'm going to lose the position very shortly when I run out of tyres. There you go. I think we're out. I think we're out. Ah! Such a bad event. It is terrible. I can't see us getting through. That Japan race killed us. I can't see us getting through. Especially without the legends and the extra race points. But honestly, this is one of like the worst events. I mean, how can you put a Legends GP 3 or 4 months into the season? Like, how can you do that to people? Like, I get Legends later on in the season when people have been able to collect a few more, but to put Legends so early in the season when players don't really have them. I mean, look at this. I am a free-to-play account, 0 expenditure at all on this account. Look at my Legends. How can you compete with that? This is a proper legend. This is a proper account that has not spent a penny. How can I compete in a legendary GP this far into the season? I have got Weber level 2, Fisichella because of milestones. That's the only reason. Massa level 2, Coulthard level 2, Button 2, and Hill 2. I don't have Hunt. I don't have Lauda. I don't have any good levels, and that is a pure free-to-play. No premium pit pass, and you're literally said to people who don't spend money that basically have this. We don't care about you. That is what they've done. Why put a legendary event that early on into the season with cards that are impossible to get? I tell you this, my main account. So this is my pay account, who has got P1 champions, etc. I don't know if you'll be able to... You can just make out, that is Lauda, that is Hunt. I haven't even got them on my main account. Even my main account doesn't have them. And I have got maxed asset. It is an absolute shocker. I just don't get what they're thinking. It's just a way to annoy the player base. Like, look at the last few weeks, right? I've been racing Challenger, and in the last 5 GPs, I think I've gained 3 P2s, a top 10, and a Q medal. So I've been doing really well on the free-to-play, and then look, you get to Legendaries, you can't compete, you can't race. It's just not a good move by Hutch. Not a good move. But we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. We've been live for about 3 hours. We've been racing Duels. We've been racing GP as well. That is complete. We probably will be back later on this evening for some more racing, where we might do the free-to-play at the main account. We might do the free-to-play on Duels again. We'll make and find out. But you know what? Have a good one. Good luck in all your races today. Hopefully you get through this horrible GP. And we'll see you on the other side. Fingers crossed that this free-to-play account gets through. Good luck, and we'll catch you later on.
It's broken! Anti-stall!
It's off.